Hello everyone, welcome to the Moonshadow Mystery Channel. I'm Moonshadow Mystery, your host. Excuse me for that. It's winter, so I'm a little phlegmy. Today we're doing another Moonshadow Reacts video. We're doing more from TroyVA Productions. This is going to be the Amazing Digital Circus Episode 2 Fandub. Assuming this actually will cooperate with me, I'm actually not sure if it will. I couldn't remember where I did these last time. So we're doing this in Blitz's apartment. No one tell him that I've got his key. Actually, didn't actually need a key. He left the front door unlocked.
Welcome to the Amazing
There we go.
Digital Circus.
Now, I will be providing links down below to the original one. So please go check them out directly, especially if you're having trouble hearing on here. Because I will be commenting throughout. Full disclosure, I do have a very small part in this. And I'm going to hold off saying what that part is. I'm going to let everyone try and take a guess. Especially if you remember what this episode is, what the characters are. Feel free to comment down below before you get too much further to let me know what you think, or who you think I'm voicing in this. Likewise, click my name above the video description, and if you've never been here before, check out the other content we have. We have a wide variety for you. We got reactions, let's plays, character videos, song covers, reviews, not very many of them, our lore, myths, and theories segment, which I know I need to get back to doing more of them. I think we call it campfire stories. I don't remember what that one is. It's been a while. Anyway, we got a lot to pick from. So there's a little bit of something for everybody. We got a lot of Hazbin Hotel and Helva Box content on here. We got a little bit of Dragon Ball content on here. My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. Yes, Brony. I'm proud. Excuse me. And yes, if you're seen some of these reviews, reactions before, yeah, normally I'm in my Hellhound Sona. Today we're in my Imp Sona, or at least a iteration of it here on VR Chat, because it's basically impossible to recreate my, Imp Cubus Sona properly on here. For those of you curious about the name of it, name is Sombra. He's supposed to have a lot more going for him than this, but anyway, without further ado, let's get started. Don't forget to stick around to the end of the video so you can leave a proper comment about your experience here on the channel, like or dislike, and any recommendations, suggestions, etc. for future content. So let's get started here. Did we forget to... Actually, did I forget to do the... Cause I'm pretty sure I'm responsible for... cutting the original audio out. Did I forget to do that at the start? Or... Because that sounded like the actual audio. That didn't sound like the dubbing. Again, did we forget to...
Looks like our new friend's already abstracted.
Well, I guess we're not all cut out for it.
I don't even remember her name, honestly.
I don't know, maybe we just got some really good voice actors this time around. I mean, it's the same people, but they've been working. The Jax gave it away, though. Uh, one quick second before we continue. I'm sure you can see it's glitching out a little bit on my end. My apologies, I'll be doing that throughout. And if this is your first time watching one of my reactions to this content through VR chat, this happens a lot. I don't know why it happens. I've been trying to figure it out. I've yet to figure out the problem. So if you want to see this, without me talking over it and without all the weird distortion that keeps happening, definitely check out the original in the description down below. That way you can get the full experience without any of the issues we're having. I think I finally sorted out the audio problem we were having before, though, because a lot of people were saying they couldn't really hear the video. At first I thought I was just talking over it, but no, there was actually a problem. But I fixed that. At least I think I fixed that. You should be able to hear this one a whole lot more clearly than the previous ones. I'm still going to be talking, though, throughout periodically. I'm going to try not to pause too much. Sorry, there's always a delay when I hit play again.
Hey, Pomni. How'd you sleep? Are you still sleeping? I'll let you get back to it if you are.
Also, you're going to notice there's a little bit of a lip syncing issue.
Hope you're doing all right. I know yesterday.
That's a problem with doing this through VR chat, but it's the only option I really have at the moment.
Don't worry about the whole abandoning me for the exit thing. It's perfectly understandable what you were going through at the time. There's no hard feelings. You're all good.
Oh, sorry about that. I didn't realize my cursor was in the way.
Let's forget all about that. Kane's got a new adventure today, and judging by what he's been teasing, it seems like it's going to be a fun one.
There we go.
Today's adventure is Candy Carrier Chaos! That's right.
Okay, Kane is a lot better this time around. Really good. Ragatha was great. Pomni sounds really good.
It's up to you to bring the rotten bandits who stole it to sweet, buttery justice.
An entire kingdom of candy. Sounds sticky.
Very sticky indeed.
Oh, good bubble. Your bubble's improved.
Hopefully you can't say that.
Nope.
No, wait! I'm testing out a new AI in this one. It should be 57 times more immersive.
Ooh, a new AI. You don't want to mess with the new AI, Zuby. Yeah, no.
Zubal's not too bad. Jax is pretty good. I think that's one of the reasons I'm looking forward to this one. More dynamic range for everybody.
LARPing?
Well,
Why are you all just standing there? Can you get a kingdom needs you now?
No, thanks. I'm trying to quiet.
Okay, that was a glitchy and a half delay right there, even for how this normally goes. What? Okay. Okay, no, it just outright froze for a second there. And again. I mean, it's not VR chat. I'm not getting any glitches with VR chat. It is just the feed. What is happening? I don't think I've ever had to let it buffer before. Let me try that. Let me pause it for a sec, let it buffer. I actually was trying to avoid pausing, but if we're having this kind of a problem, then I'm going to do it for just a second, just to make sure we're not having any issues. I may have to, refresh and get back up 334. Yeah, like I was saying, I actually was looking forward to this one because there's actually more dynamic range of tone for a lot of these characters than there was in the pilot. Excuse me. And I know everybody, since doing the pilot, has been working on their lines and improving themselves the same way that I do, especially regards to Alastor and Husker and, everybody else that I do, but Alastor in particular. And yes, I do want to do more of him eventually. I'm just kind of at a loss of what to do. So anyone out there who's a fan of Hazbin Hotel and a hell of a boss, excuse me, a fan of anything that I've done on here over the last 8 years, comment down below with your suggestions for what you want to see so I can start producing some more content. I mean, I know I can produce content on my own without y'all's feedback, but it will go a long way toward helping me figure out what you want to see more of. But again, Ragatha is going to have more range in this one. I don't know. I don't necessarily think Jax has more range in this one compared to the previous ones. Kinger's more or less the same. He actually gets a pretty fair amount of range every episode. But Pommy gets a little bit more range. Kinger's just always all over the place. You can't really compare Kinger. Bubble, that was a pretty distinct difference in Bubble. Like, you could tell the improvements made on Bubble immediately. Legitimately could have mistaken Kane for the original. And I kind of pride myself on doing Kane as well. I've been asked to do some the Amazing Digital Circus stuff before. I've not done it on here yet. If that's something you want to see, let me know. I can definitely work with that. I'd like to do more in here in VR chat, but until I can get the funds, get a job, get some kind of income flowing in so I can invest in things, that's not going to happen anytime soon. If you want to be able to help with that, that is great. I mean, I appreciate the thoughts. If I need to set up something for that, I will. I had something before. I think it was with Patreon. It didn't really pan out. Here we go. Let's see if this fixed that with a little bit of buffer. I can't see them coming in on the wagon without thinking of the opening of Skyrim.
Hey, we've got little candy bugs here. It's so beautiful.
That's a little bit.
It's the princess!
Ah, you must be the brave knight sent to us by God to help us with our recent catastrophe.
That's us, ma'am. Your kingdom's awesome, by the way. Love the vibe.
I like you already.
Look, Pomni, we're already friends with the princess.
A little bit of an audio error there, but I don't know if that's the video or if that's on my end.
The bandits that robbed us used a modded syrup tanker. So we figured the best way to go head-to-head with them is to give you a war rig of your own.
Mad Max, Candy Road.
Violence.
What time period is this supposed to be again?
Here's the key back into the kingdom for when we secured the goods. I trust you not to let it fall into the wrong.
You know, I've been wanting to say this for a while. And I may be the only person that understands what I'm talking about here. I don't know how many others out there seeing this will.
Oh god, is that the horn?
But does anybody else get like reboot vibes sometimes? Like, anyone out there remember Reboot? And I'm not talking about Guardians on Netflix. I'm talking about the OG Reboot. Sometimes I get vibes like that from this, and I've been wanting to say it forever, but no one else I talk to about this show with knows what I'm talking about.
Do you think your mom's gonna pull through if we get all this back to the village?
I'm sure she will. This much ship will save hundreds of people. We won't know for sure until we get back to the village. She's a fighter, though. She taught me everything I know.
I think we got a little bit of canning going on. I don't know if that's an effect or...
Cocky, lads. Looks like they sent someone after us.
Alright, Gangle. When you catch up to him, I'll jump over.
But you know what happens? That's one of the reasons I want to get new equipment, because like, I'm sure you're noticing a difference right now. I'm actually using a different mic than I normally use, so you're probably getting a little more pickup from my breathing. Unfortunately, I can't move it away from my mouth very far, so I'm apologizing in advance for, well, too late to be in advance, but I apologize for that.
Perfect. Just hold that pose. I gotta get something.
You.
You know, I swear that there's some kind of bazooka back here, but I'm having such trouble finding it. Pomni, take this! Here it is. Alright, find me. You
There is
just
a
stay
fundamental
close
difference
and I'll
between
come
a
through.
bazooka and a rocket-propelled grenade. I'm glad to know that they're
Let's
using it
go and
correctly. I,
clean
mean,
up
I never got a
this.
chance to comment on that before.
Gotcha! My arm's not mine.
What are those, like, cookies with the little, like, jelly
Stops
in the middle
trouble.
like they're used for the hatch on the rig?
Let's see how their rig
Does
does
anyone
on
know
those
what those are
rocks
called?
around there.
My arm's not short enough to shift the gear.
Yeah, I think we had a little bit of a dubbing edit issue there for some reasons, like
Ooh, now we're cooking.
I don't know if that
Hey, Ribbon,
was the
open that
voice
up.
actor's fault,
Aren't you supposed to be submissive
or-
and agreeable? Move it.
or that was just an oversight. I love how Jax is the only one whose head just stays perfectly fine. It's like he's
these
got
fellas just don't know what to
gyroscopic
quit, do they?
stabilization in his neck.
Hey! Quit fucking about it! Get back here! Oh yeah, right.
Everyone alright?
Could you repeat the question? I couldn't hear you over the knives.
Hey, Gangle, you should ram into her.
You should not ram them. Pomni's still on board.
Do it. It'll be epic.
Why are there so many knives back here?
Do it. I'll tell Ragatha about the
You know what?
thing.
I called out the lip dubbing, but I just remembered I made the comment earlier. That could be my end. For some reason, VR chat sucks with that.
These guys are whack jobs. Let's give them some of this.
Ah, no more ramming? Guess I have to tell Ragatha about the thing now.
Oh, you're still up here.
Bobby, take this!
Seriously, what kind of cookies are those? I know what they are, but I don't know what they're called.
Is that Rupert text anything?
I don't know. Let me check.
That reaction from Ragatha tells you that's the first time that anything like that has ever happened on any of these adventures, and she was caught off guard by it.
I blame you for this.
But seriously, a lot of this reminds me of Reboot. The more I see, the more it feels that way to me. And if you've never seen the OG Reboot, yes, it's going to be visually painful to watch sometimes. It's like the early attempts at, computer-generated graphics. If you've heard of Transformers Beast Wars from back in the day, like the original Beast Wars from back in the day, and some of you may only know it from the limited, like, multi-part thing on Netflix, or possibly from the Michael Bay movies. It's epic, great storytelling for both. Visually, it has not aged well, but for the time period, they've held up great. But those of you who love the Amazing Digital Circus will love Reboot, because it plays on this digital world idea, only on a much grander scale. And I think you'll get a kick out of it, especially the characters. Okay, hold on. I've been wanting to comment on this for a while. There, did not want to pause. I've been wanting to comment on this for a while, since I first saw this episode. Am I colorblind? Or does Gummy Goo, the NPC, not match the colors of Gummy Goo, the character model? I swear, this Gummy Goo has different shades of yellow, green, and blue than this Gummy Goo, which seems to have colorations of orange and red, and I know part of that's lighting, but even from front on, where they're in the same lighting, the shading is not the same. I mean, the eyes I can forget because, complete difference here. T-posing kind of model, live AI minded model. But even the hat's a different color. They're the same lighting. This hat looks like a lighter color of black leather, so it has like the bluish hue to it. But this one is straight black. Straight black. Onyx black. 16 tons coal miner black. And for those of you who don't know what that is, that's Tennessee Ernie Ford. Fallout fans will know it. But I just wanted to get that out of my system because it's been driving me crazy. It has. It has been bugging the ever-loving crap out of me since I first saw this episode. Am I alone? Am I alone? Am I legitimately going colorblind or crazy or something? Because look, even from this side, they are in the same shadow, the same lighting on this side, and the back of his spines are all one color before fading into the face. Greenish yellow or yellowish green, I actually don't know how that works in the color spectrum. Yellowish red or yellowish orange. They are not the same color. Is this even the same NPC? Is this like a beta version or an alternate version, or does this color just generally like shift slightly and I never have noticed? Somebody comment down below and tell me, am I going mad? Gratuitous butt shot. See, even on the face, look, dead on, you can see it. Orangish color, greenish color. They are not the same.
Where are we? What's all this?
I don't know. We're somewhere under the map, I think.
Pomni, the voice actress for Pomni, doing great this episode. Even the other two, I just noticed the other two's colors aren't the same either as their face colors.
We're not,
And it's not a lighting thing.
What are you talking about?
The heck is happening?
What are you people? What am I?
And see, now all of a sudden, see, now all of a sudden his model is on point. Whereas before, it had the colors of the long-armed one. See, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. You can go back through and see it for yourself.
Don't think about that.
Big brain moment. Big fucking brain moment right here. I'm seeing things. You can't pull the wool over my eyes. Signs of a gore I've gone to doing my faggot Jacksepticeye voice. Motherfuck! Also, am I the only... I don't know if there's any older gamers in my audience that remember like the N64 days, but does anyone else kind of feel like they based the fudge on the great Mighty Pooh from Conker's Bad Fur Day? I mean, if you the original or if you play the remaster, I'm sure the original looks more close to this, but...
Do my eyes deceive me? A delicious gift from within the kingdom gates? Don't mind if I do.
Whoa, buddy! We're not food, we're not candy, we're none of that. You don't want to eat us.
You're not candy? How am I supposed to eat something that's not made of candy? I'm sorry.
Actually,
He always seems to miss the big rupee monsters.
Who are you?
how does the Candy Kingdom's...
I used to live
How does their
within the
food
walls,
process work?
but I was back
Everyone and
by the
everything is
rock
made of candy.
princess. After I
Is the
ate
Candy
too
Kingdom
many
full of
the
candles?
delicious town folk. Oh, they were delicious. Sometimes I can hear them
He is, obviously.
calling to me.
Sometimes I feel like maybe he's their world's Pennywise, only with some moral values.
Answer me that.
You make a great point.
No, bad point.
Why don't you leave this to me before I start thinking your hair looks like licorice?
Oh, wow, it kind of does.
It really does, honestly. It's yarn, but it does have that licorice texture.
With real noble goals.
Oh, I'm not. If you knew what I did in my free time, boy, you'd be sick.
As I was saying, I happen to know a way into the kingdom walls. If you'd be willing to help us out in return.
Hey, when did you...
Shut up, Licker's hair.
Here, hide it with this.
Oh, you must be some kind of master of unlocking things. Come to free me from my outdoor prison.
That's me. All we need to do is help us bring some dirty bandits.
Yeah, I've been wanting to say this for a while, too. I don't think the fudge comprehends what a prison
I saw
is.
the Reaper wink at me.
Wait, what just happened?
The stick. Huh.
You want to try helping out at all?
I mean, it makes sense where she was pushing down on. I
Or are
always,
you so
I always mistakenly think it's the lollipop that breaks, not the stick. Yeah, seriously, please watch the original, because
No.
the glitchy visuals through VR chat suck.
What is that a talk about?
It takes so much away from everything because of it.
Why not? It don't matter in the slightest. Nothing. My life, my memories, my friends. It's all fake.
I originally auditioned for Gummy Goo. I did not get Gummy Goo, and I'm glad I didn't because this guy does a great job.
This may seem weird, but I think I know the feeling. Well, maybe not the
To be fair, I think I still have a bit of
thing, but
an old habit of mine. If you see some of my older stuff where I subdue my voice.
kind of normal.
So I
mean,
think my audition, I actually was
feel like
subduing
that
myself
in the
more than
world
I intended to
came
because I was
from,
worried about mic peaking.
But
Maybe I need to try again with this
you
mic.
said
If you're able, I hope you're able to hear me all right. I see my mouth moving, but I don't know if you're hearing me well. People seem to hear me in VR chat fine, but I don't know how that's translating to the recording.
Have when you people live. Which is obstacles. Created to be defeated and forgotten.
well, you don't have to be. The circus, the place I'm from. Well, I'm originally from somewhere else, but if it has to be my home, maybe it can be yours too.
I really am looking
Interesting.
forward to
At the very
the new
least.
Digital Circus episode. As of this recording, it has not come out. I have not seen the new episode yet. I am so hyped for it, and I'm hoping to get this uploaded before it comes out.
Why you
And I'm not trying to
shoot
play off the
up?
bandwagon of that. It's just so that my
How does this
commentary makes
benefit
sense.
you at all?
I guess I just don't want you to feel like you're nothing. I don't want anybody to feel like that.
Okay, seriously, our Pomni has blossomed so much since the pilot.
I'm sure you wouldn't belong any less than me. And
I feel a kindred voice acting spirit in this actress because she is so dedicated to getting as close to the original as she can, tonally and
Supposedly give it to you.
emotingly, and I am all for it.
All I ask is that we don't tell the lads about this. There are a couple of bright eyes, those. I don't want to drag that with me.
yeah, that makes sense. What's your name, by the way?
Gummy goo.
Oh, wow. That's just about as dumb as my name.
What do you have in mind in terms of getting us out of here?
I don't know. Maybe some kind of glitch with the truck's collisions? I'm not really sure how we could... Alright, I'm just throwing stuff at the wall.
Great audio editing.
This doesn't work.
Whoever did the audio editing on this, with the
Yeah.
echoing while they're in the big
Really
chamber,
not. But let's see how
and where it's
goes.
gone, this great job.
I just realized this might be a little violent.
I think this is the first time that I noticed that the spikes are already out on the truck that they're in. I don't think I ever noticed that before. That's odd. Normally you'd have like two different game sprites, like one that are like coded together, one that's got the spikes out and one that doesn't.
A lot more anticlimactic than I was hoping it would be.
What were you hoping for?
You know, like one big final
Gangle hasn't had much
battle,
opportunity to talk, but I think they've
bloodshed,
done a
death, chaos.
pretty good job so far.
Are you sure they disappeared? It wasn't that they just fell off or something?
I can't say for sure, but yes, definitely.
It's not like the boss to vanish with the clown. Very unusual.
Well, that's concerning.
Well, worst comes to worst, we can always ask Kane to find her.
I'm more
remember how long it took for you to adjust.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the kinger's growing on me.
Surprised you remembered that.
It's just
Remember
different
what?
enough, but also they're carrying the tones pretty well.
Do you guys have a second truck that flies?
Yeah. Oh, wait. No, we don't. No, not at all.
Oh, down I go.
The fudges are really good. A couple of lines haven't been like tonally on point.
Couldn't keep it in, could you?
That is.
What's all this stuff?
Honey, are
Well,
you
that
okay?
right now it's a
What
mixture of
happened?
fudge and vomit.
Yeah, I'm fine. I made a new friend.
Boss, where have you been? I got fudged.
You wouldn't want to know. Good to see you, lads.
I think it's safe for me to reveal it now. I was trying to. You know what? I'm just gonna wait till the end. I'm just gonna wait till the end. I'm not gonna say anything.
This one's full of syrup too.
Ah, yeah. Suppose it is. Well, I suppose my mates could take us back home to the village, could they?
I guess. Since there's two of them, there'd be no real harm.
I'm so unbelievably disappointed right now.
Well, maybe there'll be blood, death, and violence in the next adventure.
Ha 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 ha. Also.
Yeah, Ragatha trying to hold her dress up isn't working too good.
This is Scummy.
I never noticed before.
He's gonna come back to the circus with us.
Oh, is that allowed?
His reality was kind of completely shattered. I feel like it was the least I could offer him, opposed to just leaving him behind.
Boy, that's gonna be fun.
I love how Ragatha questions it, but then is immediately on board.
Let's take this dumb truck to the dumb kingdom, I guess.
Thanks to you, brave knights, our kingdom
Jax may
will
not
once again
sound like
thrive.
Michael Kovac's
Sure,
version,
no music.
but I like the delivery they give. I really do. I hate this. I hate this buffering issue we're having, though. I really do.
You have no idea.
Oh, I never noticed that the princess's shoulders are
Brave
cake
knights.
pops. That's a cool
Have fun
design
executing
choice.
that bandit fella.
I wonder if they were inspired by the Cuphead villain for her and decided, what if she was a good person? I don't know. I'm just noticing some similarities between that one cut. You know who I'm talking about. I'm not overly familiar with the Cuphead enemies, unfortunately. I think everybody knows who I'm talking about.
Yes, that is what we're doing.
Okay, funny timing for that to kick
Oh,
back in.
hey, maybe I didn't leave the gate unlocked for nothing after all.
What?
Great delivery. That sounded very much like Kovac. Good job. Just love it. I'm not loving this buffering problem we're having, though. It's really annoying.
Okay, what? You did what?
This is just a personally. I think it'd be kind of neat if, I know in the one episode, I think it's episode 5. Is it 5 or is it 4? I think it's 5. Where we get the thing at the bottom that pops up on the screen.
Well,
If they had like an objective thing that checked off as like, retrieve the truck. Check. Lock the doors. Like in a video game.
So this is the circus, huh? I can get used to it.
Oops, looks like one of these guys made it through.
I'm sorry, what?
I hate that. I hate that. I hate the delays, the glitching. It's really so frustrating. And this is no one else's fault. This is VR chat. This is exclusively a VR chat problem, damn it.
Oh, wait, what?
I know you guys love your NPCs, but if I start losing track of who's human and who's an NPC...
Please just play. Flip with the buffering.
Who knows what could happen?
I really hope we get a callback to this at some point. It's like, I want to know what has led to that response. Clearly this happened before and I want context. And part of me wanted, I mean, the delusional laughing, I mean, makes sense, but part of me,
Drink water. It's been a while since I've done that.
part of me would have liked to have seen Pomni start laughing, then immediately fell to her knees in tears, just to show like her emotional devastation from this.
Tried. You know, he might be back in a future adventure. I know Kane sometimes likes to.
Yeah, but that's the problem. He won't have the same memories. At least we don't think he does. I think there's a part of his core memory that gets saved before he left. So I don't know how that works. I hope we get some clarification on that in the future too. You know.
Got everything ready.
Hey, are you guys gonna join us for Cosmo's funeral?
Oh man. Yeah. Mm.
We need to have a little funeral service to remember the people who was trapped. This one just got pushed around a bit with your arrival and everything.
It's the least we can do to honor their memory.
Yeah. This one hurts me. Like even without dialogue, this hurts me. And it didn't when it first came out, but I've lost. I mean, it did a little bit, but I've lost more people since then.
Oh man, I always think I'm prepared for these things, but then you set up a picture. Darren, well, I'm already breaking.
And yeah, but it just really hurts more. I thought, yeah, yeah. I'm good. Buffer, play. I'm good. If you listen closely, they've improvised some dialogue because there was none at all in the original. Our actors and actresses did their best to follow the lip syncing and improvise dialogue in order to add more emotional depth and impact here. And it's just such an appreciated touch that they added to expand on this. I seriously, that is some dedication. I don't know if they just straight improvised or if they found like commentary from them about what was supposed to have been said. But I really appreciate adding it in. It's such a beautiful touch, a great homage. There we go. Yep. Everybody has done a great job in this episode. Like massive improvements across the board. Taylor May did and the voice actor for Pomni. It went by too quick. I'm not good at remembering names offhand. But everyone, I'm sorry that Safi didn't get enough time to really voice more, you know? Yep. I'm long arm Chad there. I've held off saying anything this time around. I didn't want it to ruin anyone's connection. No, I didn't want anyone to have any preconceptions about delivery or anything. But yeah, I mean, I think it turned out well. It did. I mean, everybody did great. I think my performance turned out okay. I'm sorry that this reaction, everything's so glitchy. Thumbnail looks amazing. Dakota draws, great job. I love it. But that was episode 2 Fandub. Thank you to everyone for participating. I'm glad to have been part of this project and to be part of all of the Amazing Digital Circus Fandub projects through TroyVA Productions. You all did great. I'm sorry I cannot comment on everybody's names adequately and accurately. Fantastic job, everybody. Thank you, my viewers, for tuning in and watching. Feel free to share, comment, let me know what you thought of this. Let me know what your opinions were of everyone's performances, my own included. But please, I encourage you, go check out not only the original Amazing Digital Circus episode if you haven't seen it before. I'm sure most of you have. But also this Fandub's original version in full, without any of the buffering, the glitching, all that, and my commentary included. Show some love by liking their video, leaving a comment. Your likes, comments, everything benefits the algorithm so much. So please, like or dislike at your leisure. Leave a comment if you can. Please keep it civil, keep it clean, keep it constructive, preferably. Leave your suggestions for future projects down below. Click my name above the description. I know I said this earlier, but if you've not seen my content before, please click my name above the description. Check out the other content. There is a wide variety of comic dubs, redubs over episodes. I'm actively a part of a variety of different projects, some of which have not been released yet for various reasons. I've been at this for 8 years. I may not be huge out there, but that's fine. I do this for the love of it. I do this because I enjoy it. I enjoy improving my voice acting and just doing things that, are fun and interesting. But with that said, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, a great rest of your week, and a great weekend ahead, depending on when you get around to seeing today's video. And as always, remember, don't go changing for anyone but yourselves. I hope to see you right back here. Same Moonshadow time, same Mystery Channel, when we get back to you with more content. And since this is coming out before the Christmas holiday, I hope you all have a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holidays, Joyeux Noel, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, and hopefully we'll be seeing more of you through before the year is up and into the new year. Take care, everyone. We will see you all soon.